All right, boys and girls, let's take a look at some of the things I sent to you today. The first of which, either copied down in your notes or printed out. I left a link for this list of metric prefixes. Now, the ones that we're going to deal with right now are the prefixes kilo, hecto, deca, the base unit, deci, centi, milli. The ones above kilo and the ones below milli, we won't play around with, not today anyway. Now, if you watch those videos, you probably already got a look at a lot of what I want to talk about today. Let's see, I had written something out here that I'm going to use to start working on your the 15 problems I sent to you earlier today. And that is, I often call it the ladder method of doing metric conversions, where you list the metric conversions as rungs on a ladder, putting them in proper order, milli down at the bottom and kilo up at the top. And each time you jump one rung of these ladders, that means that when you're doing your conversion, you're going to be moving a decimal point one place. So every rung means move one place. Now, if you want to copy this down, you could pause this video and copy it down. I'm just quickly going to shift over to this side. And these little arrows give us another story. If we need to move a decimal point, we need to know, do we move it left or do we move it right? Just as a quick example, the very first question I asked of you guys was to convert 5 meters to kilometers. Well, meters is a measurement without a prefix, so this will be our starting point. All right, let me just go ahead and put a little star right here. That's where we're going to start. And we're asked to convert to kilometers. Kilos up here, so we're going to want to go from here to here. So we're moving up this ladder, so we're going to be moving the decimal point to the left. And we're jumping up 1, 2, 3 rungs of the ladder, so we're going to move the decimal point 3 points to the left. And so if we take this 5 meters, we know that the decimal point sits right here. To change this to kilometers, to change this meters to kilometers, we need to move this decimal point 3 places. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll put it right here. 3 positions to the left. Now we have to fill in these blanks with zeros, of course, and we always throw a 0 out front. We never begin a number with a decimal point, if you could see that. All right, so we've gone 1, 2, 3. So it'll be 0.005 kilometers. Hope that makes sense. All right, let's try another one. All right. So we need to determine where do we start on this ladder and where do we want to end. Problem number 2, or question number 2, was convert 32.3 grams to milligrams. Well, grams is a unit of measurement that contains no prefix. So we're starting here. Now we want to go down to milli. Right? So we're going to be doing 1, 2, 3 jumps from the base unit down to milli. And since we're moving downwards, all right, we're going to move the decimal point to the right in this case. So we're going to take our 32.3 grams, and we want to change the grams to milligrams. But in order to do this, we need to move this decimal point, and we're going to move it 3 places to the left. So we're going to shoot it out this way. So let me move this out of the way. It'll be 1, and then 2, fill that with a 0, 3. Fill that with another 0, and we'll put our decimal point right there. So it'll be 32,300 milligrams, which will be the answer to question number 2. All right. Let's work on the next one. Number 3, we want to go from meters to centimeters. Meters is a unit of, or is a measurement of length, but it has no prefix. So that's going to be our starting point again. All right, and we want to go to centimeters. So we're going to go down here. So we're going to jump 2. So that's 2 decimal places, and since we're moving downwards on this ladder, we're going to move it to the right. 2 to the right. So 7.1 meters. We're going to move this 2 to the right. 2 to the right's the other way, right? 1, 2. Now we're going to have to fill this with a 0, and our decimal point will go right there. And the meters becomes centimeters. So it'll be 710 centimeters was equal to 7.1 meters. So that's what it should look like on our answer sheet. All right. And let's do another. It's going to be 60 milligrams equals how many kilograms? Oh, Lord. All right. We're starting at milli, so we're starting right here. All right. I'll put a little s there for start. How about a little st for start? And we want to jump all the way up to kilo in this case. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps. And since we're going up this chart, if we're moving up, we're going to move that decimal point to the left. 6 to the left. All right. So it begins here. If we go 6 to the left, we can see 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to put 4 zeros in front. It's going to put 4 zeros in front of the 6. Right? The decimal point was behind the 60. You want to go 6 to the left. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Puts 4 zeros out in front. So 0.1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, and then 60. 0.000060 kilograms. And so if we're going to write this down neatly on a test or a quiz, we would write it like this. All right. 60 milligrams equals 0.000060 kilograms. Now we're going to have a discussion somewhere soon coming down the line about zeros at the end of numbers like this. Obviously this 0 has to remain here, but does this 0 need to remain here? So there is an answer to that, and it's a lot more complex than you might think. But anyway, that's for another day. If you make this 0.00006, we'll call that okay. If you put the 0 in there, that's fine too, for now. All right, get rid of that. Get rid of this little doodad. And let's try another. Number 5, 2.5 meters equals how many millimeters? All right. So we're given just meters. That's a measurement that contains no prefix, so that'll mean that we're starting right here. All right. And millis down here. All right. So to get from there to there, we have 1, 2, 3 jumps. And since we're going down this ladder, we're going to move the decimal point 3 to the right. Right now, notice it's right here. To begin with, we want to move it 3 that way. So I'll put the first jump, we'll put it behind the 5, and then 2 more jumps that we're going to have to fill in with zeros. So it'll be 2,500. Okay? Decimal point went from here to here. All right, that's a difference of 5 decimal places. It was right here. Now it's here. So it's 1, 2, 3 places. And that was to the right.